Got him. I didn't kill the guys that were in there, but I fucked them up pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Who's listening to the Star Wars theme song? Yeah. Fuck, man. I used to have such a hard time with that when I was streaming back on the original Battlefront. Because you get copyright strikes and the music's in the game, so you have to turn your music off. I don't know how it is now there. I just killed all three of those dudes. Holy shit.
I was streaming Mega Man 2 on regular Nintendo, and I got dinged for copyright.
Yeah, Bright. You mind turning it down a little bit though, bud? I'm streaming. I don't mind if it's there. It's just, that's why I have my music off. I really don't care if anyone curses or anything. I don't plan on getting any monetization. It's just the copyright strikes removes from the value of the viewing stuff. Essentially, Sony or fucking whoever owns it now, Disney. Yeah, Disney must be a real cunt with their stuff. It's like that rich kid when you're in kindergarten that didn't want to share any of their kick-ass toys. No, I can't hear it at all. All I heard is that blaster to my fucking dome. Holy shit, I didn't even see that guy. Now I do. I'll just end the stream after this, dude. I'm not too concerned about it. I don't really get nothing from it. It's just in case something badass happens, I'll leave the stream going. Matter of fact, play your fucking music. Doesn't really matter. I'm not really a YouTube fucking personality or nothing. I'm just kind of streaming for fun. As long as it... Oh! That dude dropped down like Assassin's Creed. Oh fuck, they're all in those little hallways. Fuck. Got a flank. Jesus Christ. My mind wanders anyway, man. I was just sitting here and all of a sudden the fucking beginning of the Lion King song just jumped in my head like that. But like really fucking loud. Live action, yeah. Yeah, they got a pretty A-list cast. I never watched it, but I heard of it. I lost faith in those whenever I seen the Dragon Ball one, Dragon Ball Evolution, or whatever the fuck it was called there. That was awful. Just give me a second, Kimber, and I'll get you some water, okay? Just hold on one sec. It's almost over. Yeah. Turning in a circle and coming back to you will not change.
What the fuck? Here, I'm playing No, I'm being forced to play the game from a different room.
He's just standing in the other room with the controller pressing random buttons.
Yeah, don't fuck with crazy kittens. Alright, I gotta try this weed that I just got. Better be good for 50. Are you coming to Wisconsin? Then I guess you don't get any.
Come on, there's not
Anybody else?
that much snow.
Yeah, anybody else who's not a pussy can come.
Listen, I fucking live on East Coast Canada. We've been getting slammed with snowstorms for a week straight, motherfucker.
Hey, let me go up to my my hometown up in Michigan. Let me tell ya.
East Coast, I'm like right literally on the water, man, so we get really cold fucking east winds.
We're right in the middle of all the Great Lakes. We got that lake effect. And it's in the north. It's fucking cold. Talking about negatives for weeks. Hello?
I'm under a tornado watch right now. Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, like It's not to compare how cold one is to the other, but up here it gets fucking intense, man. Like, we work with Celsius, so I don't know what it would be Fahrenheit, but I see myself have to walk to school on days where it was minus 45 degrees Celsius, and that's like frostbite warning levels of fucking cold. Like, you shouldn't be outside for more than like 20 minutes at a time.
Everybody go assault. Everybody go assault and charge him with the Vanguard.
My buddy showed me a video of this song where they tried to put lyrics to it, and the da-da, they said corn on the cob, and since then that's all I fucking hear when they sing it. Corn on the cob. I have no fucking idea. No, I imagine it was just fucking sounds. It's just notes, I don't think it's words. It's mainly Germanic. French and Spanish and stuff are Latin languages. Well, it's not just like the spoken language, it's the part of the throat you use when you speak it. That's why people have accents, is because you exercise certain parts of your throat while you're speaking a certain language. Like English and German use the throat a lot more, whereas Spanish, French, and Latin will use the tongue a lot more. Like to roll your R's, come roule tes R's, you know what I mean? Like I speak French, like that little fucking. What? No, I was speaking French, not fucking German. It's not like you said Sieg Heil. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I said roule tes R's. It means roll your R's. Roll your R's. I said that in English, dude. No, the first time I said roll tes R's, and then I translated it, yeah. But keep in mind, it's Canadian French too. Like France French is a lot more like. Sounds a lot bouncier. What?
Negative 45 degrees Celsius is actually negative 49 in Fahrenheit.
No.
No, that's Martinique.
We have Quebec that like is a lot French. No, but it's not. It has nothing to do with fucking France. It's because whenever the English and French went to war around here for the territories, a lot of French people kind of hung around. All the English and French around here banged all the native people and then ended up making other little subcultures all over the place. Dude, it was never owned by France. Yeah, it's just the language is French. Man, honestly, the people from France and the people from Canada, like the French people, like between all those two different countries, there's quite a bit of animosity just because like one looks down on the other and vice versa. It's two different groups of French people. They're both pissed at each other for no fucking reason. Mind you, we're so fucking kind-hearted, like friendly here in Canada that when they come to visit, we don't really say shit. But then we'll kind of laugh about their accent, same as they probably do about ours. But when I say accent, I mean their accent when they speak actual French, not when they speak English.
Quoi? Je ne comprends pas.
Yeah, that sounds more like fucking France French. Around here is more like Kush Comprends. It's a lot like more like it's redneck French basically. We're Acadian. That's what it's called. It's the Canadian version of Cajuns. It's the same people, it's just some went to Louisiana and some stayed up here. The what? How the fuck can you not know the name of the country that's right above your fucking above yours? I can't believe you don't smoke or nothing and you had a hard time with that, man. Canada. It's a subset. It's a subdivision. No, it's not. It's not at all. Don't. No, that's not true. I was just fucking making a joke. No, that's not. That's not a thing at all. It's Canada. You're thinking of a Canadian. Like a person from Canada. You had the two of them mixed together, I think. Holy fuck. I got ripped apart there. Oh, I'm not laughing at you either, Bri. It's just that's the first time I heard that one though. But I don't want to spread misinformation about the country either. It's not hard, like it's pretty much the same thing except like I can't really judge anything. I've never visited the United States. Hold on a sec, I'm in the middle of a scrap with a Wookiee. Oh, I got him. We killed each other. Oh. Okay, can you say that again? I didn't really pay attention. Oh, yeah, no, Acadian and Cajun. In Canada, it's an Acadian person. In the state.
First spot tonight. Tell your son to go back to sleep.
Daddy's playing Star Wars. Yeah, those people are originally from France. We all got kicked out together. Yeah, they still speak French over in those parts of the fucking country too. So, you know, it's a lot of fucking ding ding ding, like a really sing-songy fucking. It's the same thing as up here. It's like, I's the buys the biz the boats I bears the buys the says them. Except we have a fucking hint more Irish up here.
What?
What I said is I raised the boy that sails the boats. No, I'm the boy that builds the boats. I raise the boys that sails them. I's the buys that raise. I's the buys the biz the boats. I raise the buys that sails them.
Shut up.
Tongue twister, isn't it?
I's the buys that builds the boats. I raise the buys that sails them. I's the buys the biz the boats. I raise the buys that sails them. Lord Tundra and Jesus Christ, by the by, if I get me fucking hands on you. I can thicken up the accent when I get a few beer in me. Celtic.
Gaelic.
Celtic's Scottish, isn't it? Yeah. I have Scottish heritage way the fuck far back. Scottish would be Celtic, wouldn't it? Well, they were right fucking next to each other. They must have shit from one friend to the other. But in my head, one's like diddly dee potatoes, and the other one's like, bah, you know, like Shrek sounding. Well, it's basically Latin, man. I mean, like, no, a bit old Latin was the basis to a lot of fucking language, man. I'm not sure, but I watch a lot of random shit on YouTube too. So depends what you're talking about, I might know. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That's fucking funny. I kind of feel like that's what school was when you took history class. They had the textbooks and stuff that gave you the dates and whatnot, and you had their answer or test, but you don't know what fucking year Caesar was ruling.
45 BC.
The thing is nowadays, like, I appreciate that you were that quick on the draw. I don't know how recently you studied it, but most people can't fucking spout information like that unless they have their cell phones in their hands.
Well, that's when he was killed, so...
Yeah, so you would have been ruling for a couple decades, like a decade or two before that. I think he was in power for quite a while.
Did you know that Cleopatra is closer to our time than she was to the building of the pyramids?
Did you know carbon dating, whenever they actually carbon date shit, the furthest back they can actually track it is 10,000 years. After that, they have no fucking idea. That's how old shit is, but that's how far our technology actually is. Like, shit, they know it's old as fuck. Based, like, on, like, the climate and all that shit like that. No, I mean when they find, like, if they test, like, old stones, they can carbon date trees and stuff like that. Like, I'm not sure what the process exactly is, but I guess it's only 100% accurate to, like, X number of years. Then after that, they're just kind of ballparking. So shit could be, like, 3 million years old or 3 billion years old. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have no fucking idea, really. Then there's people that think that the Earth is only 10,000 years old. Falkland Islands? I have no fucking idea.
Yes. Yes.
Next year.
Yeah, next Christmas.
Yeah. 2019.
We got one this year.
Yeah, I guess it was just shit, from what I heard. They're making a live action series that's supposed to be on the Disney streaming service. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not subscribed.
There's Yeah, Disney doesn't have a streaming service yet. They're gonna launch it with the Star Wars live
okay.
action series.
That makes sense, yeah. They're gonna I'm surprised they don't just fucking keep going with Netflix, but they're pulling all Disney owned stuff after whatever date, like even all the Marvel shit is gonna be off of Netflix after a certain date. They're putting Infinity War, but I think that's probably because theirs isn't launched yet. But once they launch theirs, I'm pretty sure they're gonna clear it all off Netflix. Unless they still have like a sliver of a fucking contract left or something like that. Sometimes they're obligated to a certain date. Oh, the cartoon series is actually kind of fucking dark, man. The Clone Wars. No, I mean the one before that, the Clone Wars. Like, it's like a... I liked it. I haven't been keeping track. Well, I was all pumped because I thought they were going to make a fucking Yoda origin story. And then the Han Solo movie tanked in the box office, so then they decided to fucking cancel all projects. Or postpone them or whatever. Man, they have to. They have Ewan McGregor like on board for it and everything. That'd be awesome. Like, just tell his story between episodes 3 and 4, you know what I mean? Like, show him, like, doing his thing. There are already comics about that. Like Obi-Wan before episode 4, like between 3 and 4. But it'd be cool to like show it like over time kind of thing, like him looking after Anakin and make up some kind of antagonist like a bounty hunter or something like that who's after Obi-Wan or after the kid or takes him hostage or, you know, make a fucking story out of it. Like, I don't know. I never heard about that one.
What about a story on the comics where Darth Vader hunts down the surviving Jedi that survived Order 66?
I'm pretty sure they have those, don't they?
Yeah, comic. But a
Yeah.
movie based on those comics.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. That that would have been an easy go-to right after Rogue One. Open something with Vader where he's just like tracking shit down. But you make him be sympathetic where he's like still like in between and like thinking about Padme and shit. You know what I mean? So they can make him into an anti-hero because he kind of becomes one of the Ed. He's a fucking badass villain, but... I read a lot of the books when I was in high school, and then when Disney bought it, they were like, "Nope, none of those are canon anymore." I was like, "Oh, fuck you! You know how many books I read?" No, there was I know I read a lot of the Timothy Zahn ones, man. Like, he made a lot of the fucking extended universe novels. I was reading the hardcover ones, like the Big Bastards and everything, and they were cool fucking stories too. Like where the Yu Zhang Vong come in and Mara Jade, like Luke marries her and everything else. They have their kids and brutally. Yeah. But yeah, the Yu Zhang Vong was a really fucking cool concept, like a species from outside of the known galaxy that comes in, starts fucking shit up, like. Yeah, they can't sense them through the Force, and I think they have these animals that, like, essentially create a barrier. It's like lead to Superman, you know what I mean? Like, Force users can't sense through them. So they started lining the walls of their fucking ships with these things. Yeah, they had like the Sun Crusher and all sorts of crazy ships like that. It was essentially bigger and bigger versions of the Death Star. That's why I laughed when yeah, basically he dies blowing up with a planet. Like, he sacrifices himself. But yeah, I had to laugh when I watched episode 7 and they showed like the original Death Star in a hologram. This is the Death Star. This is the new Death Star, and it was like 4 times the size. I just literally cracked up in the fucking theater. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Disney's like, this is your dick and this is mine. This is like, it showed like the budget of the original films kind of thing.
Alright guys, I'm calling it a night. Well, good night guys, talk to you guys later.
Good night, Bob.
Good night all.
Night, dude.
Night.
God damn it, I didn't even mean to take an assault. I did that by accident. I think I might call it after this one too, I'll see. What the fuck? Kill me. Explosive sentry. Okay. That shit just one-shotted me. Had the shield up and everything. Just kill crazy kittens. Wookiee's one shot in the corner. Is anyone else still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Ah, fuck. Get him, fucking kill him. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Killed him. Fuck. Okay, we fucking closed the gap a little bit at least. Holy shit. Good shit, Clark. Holy fuck. Someone just got smoked. Yeah, me too. Sniper in the back. Yeah, they're spawn camping. Surprise, bitches. Crazy Kittens is almost dead at the bottom of the stairs. Holy shit. No, they're closing the gap, man. We can't fuck around.
Really?
Fuck's sake. How the fuck? Yeah, no, yeah, they caught back up. That was a hell of a match. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it a night on that note.